The Buddha. About 2,600 years ago, there lived a great king named Suddhodana. He had a pretty wife called Maya. They lived at the bottom of the Himalayan mountains in northern India. One night, Queen Maya had a wonderful dream. She saw a huge white elephant come into her room. It was holding a lotus flower. The elephant blew its trunk and walked around her bed 3 times. In the morning, the king asked his wise men about the queen's dream. They said, "O king, a great son will be born to Queen Maya." The king and the queen were very happy with the news. Queen Maya gave birth to Prince Siddhartha in a pretty park in the month of May. All the trees were in flowers. The bees were humming around the fresh flowers. The birds were singing. Everyone was happy because the prince had been born. The prince was very kind. He never hurt anything, not even the smallest animals. One day his cousin shot a swan. It fell to the ground and was badly hurt. The prince felt sorry for it. He picked it up and looked after it. He knew that all animals wanted to live. They did not want to die. In the palace, the prince had many teachers. He was a very good student. His father wished that one day he would become a great king. The prince grew up to be a strong, handsome young man. He married a beautiful girl. They lived happily together. One day, when the prince visited a village, he saw 4 people, 1 sick, 1 old, 1 dead, and a holy man. The first 3 made him very sad. The holy man made him think about what it meant to be happy. At the age of 29, the prince gave up his palace life. He left his family to find a way to make everyone happy. For the next 6 years, he went from place to place. He learned from many wise teachers. He faced many problems, but he didn't give up. He kept looking for a way to get rid of sadness in the world. He became wiser every day. At last, he sat under the huge Bodhi tree. He meditated over and over on these questions. Why do people suffer? How can I help them to be happy? At the age of 35, he found a way for people to end their pain and sadness. From then on, he was called the Buddha. The Buddha first told his ideas to 5 monks. There are problems in our lives. These problems come from being selfish. If we get rid of being selfish, we could be wise and happy. For the next 45 years, many people, rich and poor, young and old, came to listen to the Buddha's teachings. We could always think about what we do. If we do good, good things will happen to us. If we do bad, bad things will happen to us. At the age of 80, the Buddha passed away.